Might as well go ahead and do our thing. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Scrampunks episode 72. We're feeling good today. Our boy MM2K would not be here. I know some people in the audience will be happy about that shit, but we still gonna rock out with the people that we have. Excuse me. Neff is here. Nethos, what is going on, my man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Glad I finally made it a second week in a row. My mic isn't muted because I'm not on my phone this time. Good to be here. We got lots of things to talk about.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Snow Bunny, what's going on with you, young lady?
Nothing much. Just chilling out at my house, waiting to see when I go back to work.
All right, Devin, what's going on with you, bro?
Not much, man. I'm trying to get a Valorant key, so I've just been watching Twitter, somewhat playing some games, some older games in my backlog, trying to get some games down, get ready for Series X.
Oh shit! All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been playing. I never did finish Just Cause 4 because I had bought the game when it came out, and now I'm playing this shit. I realized why the fuck I stopped playing that shit. The graphics look like 360 graphics. I don't know what the hell happened with that game, but yeah, I just don't really care for it. Just Cause 3. I said, let me go back to my backlog and play some of these games I didn't finish, and I mean, it's okay. Like some of the explosions is dope, but
hey, I gotta go with Mooch on that. I don't know if you used to watch BJ's Teen stuff back in the day, but Just Cause, those games just look like dumpster fires. Like it just looks like you're over there just to blow up a few things, and that's the entire fucking game. I'm good on that.
The commercials looked fucking awesome, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of blowing up shit, but they're not, great games. They're okay. Noah, what's going on, brother? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, bro? Glad to be here, man.
Nothing much, man. I appreciate you coming through. What's up, King Reaper 74G, Damon, Mr. Glass, Tip Diamond? What is going on, y'all? Thank you for joining us. I had to put extra in that bitch. I don't know where Tsunami Ray J looking at, but I guess he will be here. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get this show started off right. My man Noah joined us, 706 Gamer. Appreciate it. So there's a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors going on in this community right now. And, sometimes I don't really like to talk about too much speculation, but let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in this community. So, first off, they're saying that Xbox is going to have 2 events, and one in May and one in June. Now, this sounds great to me. Now, we do know they're going to have events, obviously, because there's no E3 and Phil said it so. But they're saying they're going to have 2 different events. So the rumor that I'm hearing is the one in May is going to be more of the hardware reveal, more of the, Xbox Series X and or Lockhart, if there is one, which I think there is. They're going to show 1 or 2 games. But the one in June will be pretty much what their E3 show was going to be. They're going to show games. Now, this leak came from, what was it, Reset Era, y'all, or some shit like that?
Probably.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Wait. Actually, no, it was 4chan.
4chan, okay.
Oh, Lord.
So, yeah. Yeah, so, the things they're saying, it sounds great. Like the guy said, there's going to be, some great big first party games. They're going to have some medium-sized games and also some small games, but Fable is going to be amazing and things like that. So Neff, what do you think about this leak, if it's true?
Well, I mean, it comes from 4chan, so that's a questionable source, but if you think about it logically, back when the Xbox One, was revealed, they had a reveal event, and then they had an E3, so I don't really see this being much different. Now, the idea was them for to have an event in April initially, because they wanted to be a month ahead of schedule compared to the last generation, but of course, what's going on right now, everything's taking a back seat, right? So, I imagine they could probably get their things together, maybe get an event in May, do a nice hardware reveal, show a game or 2, and maybe some teasers. And then, June, you're going to have a replacement E3 show. And hopefully, with the new console coming out, they're going to show the big guns. I think this is the year you're going to finally see Fable. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's definitely time because we've been talking about Fable since, 2017? 2018?
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, like Fable there. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, Playground's doing Fable. So I'm thinking they've been working on the game for a couple years. I know their whole staff was doing, like some was doing Forza Horizon, and they've been hiring like crazy, like the last year and a half or so. So I definitely believe what you're saying. They're going to be showing something with Fable, and I hope it's just this big time, realistic, maybe a little dark. I don't know if it's going to be dark because I don't know if Playground would do a dark game, but I would kind of want a dark Fable. And I don't know, man.
It needs to be a little bit more serious. Like Fable actually did have some serious tones from what I know of it. Personally, I'm not a fan of Fable. I'm really not the old way it was. However, I did when you heard the rumors of Playground Games making a second studio for an RPG in the vein of The Witcher, their version of a Witcher,
right?
And now they're gonna mold that with Fable in mind because that's what Microsoft came back to them and wanted. That would be dope. A Fable, but in the vein of The Witcher 3. I think that's a winner.
I mean, Fable was off the chain. That was like the only game I knew of. You can get STDs and you needed to wear condoms.
Yeah, it definitely did have some good stuff in it.
And then if you killed, my friend did some hack where if you got married like 100 or 99 times and murdered all your wives, you could grow devil horns or something.
Yeah. Like you do evil, yeah.
Oh yeah, all you got to do is like evil. Like you can be good or bad. They have like a moral system. That's something we haven't seen a lot in games today. There was Star Wars.
Mass Effect.
Vampire did that.
And Fable.
Yeah, Mass Effect, right?
Did it too. Well, yeah.
Fallout.
To a degree.
Yeah, Fallout did it.
Night of the Old Republic and Fable probably did it the best though. With the whole moral system.
Yeah, like your character really changes and shit, like he becomes a devil or whatever.
Yeah,
but I also say, speaking of which, Fable and stuff, it's most likely you're probably gonna get some details on Halo Infinite at the Xbox reveal, because Halo coincides with Xbox, and maybe you'll get some beta info or something. Because I don't think Halo Infinite's necessarily coming out this year, but I do think you'll be able to play a few betas at least.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, like Devin, bro, what you think about it? Hey, what's up, Cherry, man? Heath Stevens, Andrew Wilkins. So Andrew Wilkins said Fable ain't in development. Okay, brother.
I'm not exactly sure what to think about it. Like I don't know. I don't have these sources and their information and whatnot. Like I'm hoping it comes to tuition. Like I hope it happens. I know there's gonna be some shows. I don't know when exactly, but if these rumors are true, then I'm excited to see it.
Definitely, man. I just think, like I mentioned this on WBG, that Xbox fans like myself, Devin, Noah, we deserve some shit, man. We deserve to see.
Yes, we do.
Some shit, brother, because we've been on these front lines for a few years. And I know people will say, well, that's your fault. That's your fault. Listen, I'm an Xbox. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm an Xbox fan. We all know that. And we deserve some shit. We deserve some games that have us like, like when was that last moment we got from Xbox? I'm trying to think.
Right.
Titanfall. It was definitely Titanfall. Was one of them.
Honestly, I would say the last moment we got was from hardware, was from the Project Scorpio reveal. For me, that was the last moment. I take that back.
I don't know. That new Ori game is fucking awesome, bro.
Geekhead, thank you. It's Hellblade 2 last December, so you're right.
Okay, but I think you're talking more of this generation. Like I can think of when they revealed when they revealed the opening cutscene to Halo 5, like the epic shit. Remember, people were freaking out about that.
Yeah, but Geekhead, you're right. It was Hellblade. Hellblade was an oh shit moment for me. I was just sitting here. I remember I was listening to Nethus Moss and them. I don't think Z was there. It was like on March channel. Yeah, it was on March channel. I was just listening to it, and it blew me away. And I remember Neff kept saying, "What's this Xbox PC shit?"
I genuinely thought it was a PC.
And then when Hellblade came on, the first thing Neff said, "Oh Z, this ain't no cartoony shit." And I was like, "You damn right it's not." And that, what, Geekhead, you're absolutely right. That did blow me away. But as far as this generation, the last time I was like, "Oh shit," was the Xbox Series X. Like the Project Scorpio reveal in 2016, and that was hardware. But we got a super chat. Snow Bunny, you'll get it for me.
Yep. Andrew Wilkins with the $5. Hey, Snow Bunny and panel, how long you think Ori 2 will take to come to the Switch? That's the only way I'll play a freaking Xbox game. Thank you, Andrew Wilkins, for the $5. To be completely and utterly honest with you, Andrew, I can't say when the hell it might. If it comes, I can't say when the hell it might come. Shit is crazy out here right now with games going to different platforms and things like that. But Ori 1 is on there. I don't know if you've played that one, but I don't know about Ori 2.
Yeah. See, shit. Phil said, "Don't be expecting every Xbox game to go to Nintendo." Phil said that shit. So Andrew Wilkins just get to one of them Xbox One Sad Edition.
But the thing is don't expect it. But they don't own Moon Studios. A.
Yeah, but they own Ori.
They published the game.
Yeah, and then B, they also went to Moon Studios and asked them to put Ori on the Switch. So I don't know. Like I said, when I found out that they asked them to put Ori on the Switch, I fuck if I know when the hell they're gonna do that shit, if they're gonna do it.
Oh shit! I'll be tag you, Snow Bunny. God damn it!
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's a matter of not wanting to, but I don't think the Switch will be capable of running that game without some serious compromise. Because even the base Xbox One runs it at 30 frames per second and it dips.
Hey, that shit was playing terrible for me. It wasn't until
on X.
Well, you guys forget one thing. They optimized the original Ori for the Switch, and it runs better on the Switch than it does on the Xbox.
That's at 130p.
Yeah, it runs at 60 frames on the original.
130p.
hey, but look, but Ori runs perfect for me now when I put it from my external hard drive and I put it on my internal hard drive. Something that's told me, put it on your internal hard drive. Now, I hate that I had to do that. I mean, it shouldn't take all of that to play a game, but it runs perfect now. But on my external hard drive, it was running like shit. And like people said, I got the X, and I was like, what the hell is this? You know,
I just think it's Nintendo. They're just the best at compression.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, if they got the Witcher 3 running on that shit. I can't believe they got the Witcher 3 running on that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's questionable though.
That's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna be streaming some of it here, I think, this week.
Oh shit! There you go. Play some real shit, Snow Bunny.
I got all types of shit over here to play. I just choose what I want to play.
Yeah, you playing that? What's that shit called again? The Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Since launch, hey.
I sure as hell have. No, I have been taking a break and playing different stuff. I was streaming some DC Universe Online.
Oh, okay. What's up, Mr. Kima? Rain G4. Hey, Andrew, let me ask you, man, why do you hate Phil and Xbox so much? I really want to know that. Hey, let me tell you something. There was a message I got last year sometime from a guy, and the guy called me Uncle Tom, right, for being an Xbox fan, and I realized it was Andrew Wilkins' ass last year. And he's like, why do you hate Xbox so much? I really want to ask you that, man. Like, what did Xbox do to you that you hate them so much? Because, you know, like a guy like me, I don't hate PlayStation. I actually like the PlayStation. But why do you hate Xbox so much, brother? I really want to know that. Can you please answer that for me, please, when you get the opportunity? I'm just curious. Why do you hate them niggas so much? Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all.
Why don't you ask him to go find a PlayStation podcast?
Yeah. Hey, bad brother, buddy. You know, but he be asking me questions, if you know what I mean.
And he'll be sending you money too.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. Yeah, but I'm just curious about that. Cherry Man said the Switch was never a weak console. I mean, I guess it's
only weak to you because when you think about it, for every person saying that the Switch is weak and that it's not that powerful, your graphics whores. And you're not playing the game on the Switch for the game itself. You're playing it to see the graphics of it or to see how it looks. Granted, not all games run perfectly on the Switch. I mean, granted, I got a game that's I'm still pissed I bought it a year and a half, almost 2 years later because of how bad it plays. Yes. I still have not put that back into my Switch from launch day because of how bad that game is.
What's the name
My Time in Portia.
That
They
shit
ported
sounds
it to
terrible.
the well, no, they ported it to the Switch. It's not graphically, it's not a huge graphical game like The Witcher, but The Witcher runs better than on the Switch than My Time in Portia did. And we have True Witty with the $2. Bro, Grounded devs asked fans for help with the story.
So are you saying that Obsidian is trash?
Are
Because
you
they
saying
ask
that?
fans, are you saying that Obsidian can't make good games? Because I want you to really thank you for the $2, True Witty. But I mean, okay,
But
whatever.
that's what I'm
What
saying
does that
about the
mean?
Switch.
I
No,
guess
there
he's
was
trying
some
to insult them.
maybe. But that's what I'm saying. If you're playing the Nintendo Switch for graphics, then you're playing the wrong system because Nintendo won't care about that. They care about how their game runs, things like that.
Hey,
Okay. So
hey,
that's the
but
one
let me
thing.
ask somebody, why does Nintendo get a pass? But is it because they're
Who
like
says
one of the
Nintendo get
great?
a pass? I don't. Nintendo people
I'm talking
rag on
about
Nintendo.
I'm
Huh?
talking about they get a pass for having
Everything.
the same franchises for always like the cartoony games, never anything like mature at all. I get it.
I
They're
think
for the
you don't.
kids,
I
so
think you. They've started. They were putting mature games on the fucking Wii. What are you talking about?
like
Third party, I think you mean.
Well,
Like
okay.
first party. There's no like nothing like that first party with Nintendo.
It's because that's not that never has been Nintendo's focus.
Then why does
Nintendo's
Rare get shit
focus.
on?
Well, you have to ask Rare that. Rare is a publisher themselves.
Rare has always made them same type of games, the same type of graphical, like cartoony ish type of
But you have to
graphics, but
look
they
at.
get
You
shit on
have to
that for that.
also look. Here's the thing. You have to look at. You have to look at the people who are shitting on these companies like Rare. They're the ones who are the graphics whores, who want the high, big budget games. Those are the ones who want mature games. Look at the systems that Rare put games on. Xbox and PlayStation have always touted that they were for the mature gamer.
okay,
Basically listening to the people out here talking, saying they don't want that type of shit. But then when they see that it sells, like I said, Nintendo is selling the shit, they're like, oh, we need to tap into that
Yeah,
market.
yeah, that's
So
what I was
then
gonna
when
ask you. Do you
yeah, so
think the
when they tap into that market, the people who made the systems the way the systems are, like I'm talking about like the popularity of the systems, they're mad because they're like, oh, why are you making a kiddie game? That's not for us.
hey, KY, that's exactly what I was hinting at. They get a pass because they were the first. Atari was the first console, but they were so popular for a lot of these people's childhood. I'm just listen, Snowball. I'm just
But
asking in
you also
general.
have to look at it this way. Nintendo saved gaming the way it is now.
They did.
That
They did.
gaming was going out because of practices that were happening during the Atari days.
Yes, yes. I remember. I was a kid, but I remember. I know, but this industry is a "what have you done for me lately" industry. Why do they always get a pass? Because of what they've done in the past. Is that what you're saying? They get a pass because of what they did in the
I
past.
don't even think it's the fact that they get a pass. Because the thing is if okay, this is how I look at it. Nintendo was never focused on making mature games. They've always been focused on family integration.
Right.
They've always been focused on that.
Okay.
They've sold on that aspect. You also have to remember Nintendo's number one consumer products is for their country of Japan.
True, but
Okay, they don't. Japan has different levels of the way they live versus the
we got a couple super
Westerners.
chats. Nobody.
Yeah, Andrew
M2K.
Wilkins
No,
with
no,
the
no.
ten
First,
dollars.
read
Huh?
MM2Ks. MM2K.
Oh, MM2K with the $5. Thank you. They had to cut off 3 of my toes after I saw that diabetic ass grounded Xbox dog shit. Thank you,
Thank you for
MM2K with the
thank you for the
$5.
$5. Yeah, how
And
dare
then
you, sir?
Andrew Wilkins, like I told Cal L from Tick and other black Xbox guys. Xbox community don't support black people. They support fraud whites like Crappa, Mooch, Dealer, Colt, and F Dealer and Colt for false flagging J-Dub.
Alrighty. Thanks for the $10, Andrew. Listen, brother, I would love to talk to you one-on-one one day.
You have no idea.
I mean, but that's the thing that Japan is their home country of Nintendo. Nintendo's always focused on family integration. Okay, they've always focused on bringing families and friends together to play.
Okay, but like Devin said, so has Rare over the years. But why do they get shit because they're signed with Microsoft now? It's because
Probably just because of Microsoft. You know,
that's the gamers of Microsoft.
Rare's like Rare.
You have to go and ask the. You have to go and ask the. You have to go and ask the people because of who are doing it to Rare, because that's the consumers doing that to Rare.
Because even though they're talking shit,
and those same consumers 9 times out of 10 don't play Nintendo products.
I was gonna say, even though they're like all these people bash Rare, they've always been successful. Even after joining Microsoft, like I feel like the Wii's success, Nintendo Wii's success, it's probably brought Rare even better. Like they started making the Kinect games, and the Kinect made a lot of fucking money. Like Rare made a lot of money with the Kinect, and like the games that they make, they're still making a shitload of money. Like so, everybody can bash them and whatnot, but they're still bringing in a lot of money.
You have to look at all these gamers out here. Let's put it into this perspective. You have to look at all these gamers out here. Look at the ones who tell you, oh, if you play a game in easy mode, you're not a fucking gamer. Or you have to play a game in hard mode. There shouldn't be no other mode besides easy. Then you have the gamers you have to look at the gamers who dictate to these companies. Okay, look at Sony. Sony used to be primarily a Japanese company, but then they realized that most of their consumers were in the West. So what did Sony do? Sony moved their operations out of Japan, and they're catering more to the Western audiences. They're putting quote unquote nerfing games and stuff and putting what the hell is that damn word I'm thinking about? Censoring games, quote unquote, censoring games and shit, because that's what the Western audiences are uncomfortable with.
Yeah. Hey, you're right, K. I'm sorry, KY. Grinder would have been the shit on the Switch, wouldn't it?
But that's the thing with Microsoft. They're trying to bring a whole bunch of variety to first parties. So like you got things for the mature people, you got things for the family oriented gamers, you got things for the RPGs and the JRPG. They're trying to have everything.
And Damon, you're right. Nintendo has sued more people than any other company. But I'm wondering how many people in this chat and on the panel, how many of y'all remember when Nintendo it was a class action lawsuit against Nintendo in late 80s, early 90s?
No, I don't remember that shit. Okay, still was Nintendo talk. That shit making me feel a certain kind of way. Hey, Moss, you're right, man. People don't want to see all that shit, that cartoony shit from Xbox. And when they show some other games, would you guys be happy about that? Or would you find some other thing to complain about with Xbox? I'm just curious. Once Xbox showed some much more mature shit, because Hellblade was definitely mature.
Oh, yeah.
People, for some reason, that was overlooked that. People overlook Hellblade. Hellblade was just showing off in December. But people don't talk about that game. What do they talk about? Grounded and Bleeding Edge. Why is that? Can somebody answer that for me? Why do they ignore Hellblade and talk about Bleeding Edge and Grounded? Well, I'll answer it. It's to fit their narrative. Hellblade is a hell of a mature game coming out next generation. But, to fit everybody's narrative.
I haven't even heard people shit talk Project Mara. That game looked real. I thought that was real life.
People try to say Project Mara was a VR game.
Yeah, they try to go with it's a VR game or it's like concept
Oh,
footage.
is that the one that's based on? Okay, so there was a VR game that Ninja
Engine
Theory
demo.
was working on that was based from like the director's like apartment that they were using for realism.
No, it's at their studio.
It's their office, yeah.
Yeah, but
But
it's the idea. Yeah.
it's a game that has been confirmed for Xbox by Aaron Greenberg on Twitter. Somebody asked him, "Is this game going to be on the Xbox console?" He said, "Yes, it is." So
Yeah.
it's not a VR game; it's an Xbox, probably Xbox and PC.
But to answer your question earlier, yeah, for Grounded and Bleeding Edge, yes, they're using it to fit their narrative, but they're also using it because they're saying, like, look, Hellblade might look awesome, but who's to say you're going to keep getting good-looking games like that? Who's to say they're not going to keep putting out, your Grounded and Bleeding Edge? And until Microsoft keeps consistently putting out those big games, like if they, in this reveal event, if they show off Fable and so on, they're going to keep running with that narrative. It's up to Microsoft to make that narrative nonsense.
No, I wholeheartedly agree with that. It's up to Microsoft to change this shit. And as an Xbox fan, I'm waiting for them to change this shit. I'm ready for these ponies out here to shut the fuck up. I shut up with this shit. Grounded Edge, Bleeding Edge. Also Grounded Edge. Grounded, Bleeding Edge. Yes, you're absolutely right now. They need to change it. And I thought what they did in December was a start. And now, of course, they went from there to showing Bleeding Edge and Grounded, but they showed Bleeding Edge and Grounded before they showed off Hellblade. They showed Bleeding Edge at E3 2019. They showed Grounded at XO. Hellblade was shown after that. Yes, I get it. They do need to start showing more, right? And I know if they had more mature games before or in between Grounded and Bleeding Edge, maybe those games wouldn't look so bad.
And then there's one other thing you have to think about.
What?
Okay, the people who are doing the shitting on it, Xbox or whatever. Yes, some of them are Xbox fans or whatever, but a lot of them are the other side. Are Sony fans. Okay.
No, most of them are Sony fans.
But then you gotta think about it this way: Sony then canceled and delayed every damn thing for them and not giving them any information. So what else are they going to talk about?
They're still living off of 2018.
No. All those games has gotten delayed.
Hey.
And there's no information. So what else is there for them to talk about?
I swear they canceled every show they had last year. I just remember Sony canceling left and right.
Well, but look, going into this year,
The same thing.
So what else do they? Xbox is at least giving you something. Granted, people might not like them and say they're childish or this, that, and the other, but at least Xbox is giving you guys some information. I mean, what else? What else is people going to have to talk about?
Right.
I mean, you already talk about Nintendo. Nintendo sues the crap out of everybody. Nintendo's already slow. Nintendo gets passes. Nintendo gets this. Nintendo gets that. But the thing is Nintendo is still putting out games. They can't say nothing about the game quality. From August to November last year, we had a first party game every month. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta look at things like that. What else do they have to talk about?
It's like Xbox is missing one recipe.
The most important recipe, isn't it? Fucking games.
The most important one, but everything else is checked out.
Yeah.
Like if they can find this recipe, and it would just sweeten the deal.
Hey, I remember Sony Prophet bringing up something that back in 2017, you probably remember this, Dirt, when Phil says we just signed off on new AAA games that would be like years away. I hope and pray this is the year he starts showing off those AAA games.
It has to be.
I really hope. If it's the AAA games we're thinking about. But real quick, I don't know if we got this, but DL Money Spartan God with the $1.99. Dollar Menu Gaming, aka Game Pass, is ruining Xbox. A lot of people look at that shit, and granted, Xbox has some bad shit in there. Bleeding Edge is mediocre. Ground doesn't look like it's it, but there's good things like Ori and the Blind Forest, and Ori 2 that just came out, Will of the Wisps, and Gears 5 is pretty good for $1 if you really want to go down there.
All Gears games, all Halo games.
Yeah, but
and I love Halo.
I wouldn't die on this hill if Game Pass is ruining whatever. Like, you have to realize it's just the way the industry's going. There's gonna be a lot of subscription services. EA has theirs, Ubisoft has theirs. Don't be surprised if PlayStation keeps updating theirs. I mean, they already are updating it. It is what it is. Just the way the industry's moving.
Basically, what Game Pass is for people who don't want to buy their backwards compatible games, and they're just paying for it that way.
Yeah. I mean, Game Pass
Backwards compatible.
Like Game Pass, they got great third-party games in there too. Like NBA 2K, like we was just playing this past weekend. I already had the game, but for people that didn't have the game, they could just download it and play it. I think it's good. I mean, you can't say Game Pass is trash, man. I mean, because PS Now is even better. Y'all should thank Game Pass for competition, because PS Now is actually pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you,
that is so true, bro.
Yeah, this shit is pretty dope now, man. You know, so
yeah, actually, I really do appreciate NBA 2K20 because I would never buy that shit, and you saw why I would never buy that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Well, like Moss. Okay, listen. We understand that Xbox games has been issues. Like real Xbox guys will admit that, and I believe Phil Spencer himself has admitted that. And when you have issues, and you understand your faults, you understand your weakness, and you try to fix that. And I mean, this isn't something they can fix overnight. Now, I just feel this is the year, this is the opportunity. I know I might have said this year last year, unfortunately.
Well, do you know what makes it worse, though, Dirt? To be fair, Xbox has been putting out games. It's just the games have been putting out a really fucking bad. I think that's what makes this much worse. Yeah. It isn't they don't necessarily have games. They don't have quality games for the most part. Besides the Gears 5 and, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, what quality game can you name for Xbox? Like, recently.
That's good. Yeah, see, that's a great point, because I actually liked State of Decay. I actually liked it, but I can't say it was a high quality game. But I really enjoyed the game, and I'm still, I'm gonna actually get back to it. I didn't like Sea of Thieves. I know. I didn't like Sea of Thieves at all. So yeah, you're absolutely right. They have had games, but they haven't had that high quality AAA games, like you said, besides Gears. And people really didn't give Gears props because it was another Gears. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just another Gears. It's another Gears. But Gears was dope, man. Gears 5 was dope. But it didn't get the credit.
You gotta mention Forza Horizon 4.
Oh, Forza Horizon's a good get in there, but if you're into that. I mean, I only played Forza for like a few hours, but do you know what also killed Gears this year? Call of Duty was just really fucking good this year.
Call of Duty.
I gotta be honest, I like Gears, right? But Call of Duty Modern Warfare fucking killed it this year.
And some of my fucking moderators, man. I got too many ponies as moderators, though.
They infiltrated you.
Yeah, fucking ponies as moderators, though.
I want to say this though, like, I still don't understand, and I know it's a long time ago, but I don't understand the hate for Rise and Quantum Break. Those games were really, really good.
Yeah,
Rise is dope.
But Noah Phil said it. No, Rise was dope. Phil said it
could have been better.
No. I was laughing at Nitho's comment.
Phil said it in that interview. If y'all remember, Phil said, he said games like Rise, Sunset Overdrive didn't sell as well because he said it because of the fucking Xbox. He said because all of the negativity surrounding the Xbox, those games didn't get a fair chance. Like, man, Rise was a 60 Metacritic, 6-0. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Rise could at least get a 75, bro. 60? Okay, what's the damn 60, man?
Yeah, like the game just didn't, like the console just wouldn't boot up when you played the game or something, bro. Like 60.
6-0. Why,
bro?
That's the reason we should throw out fucking Metacritic. We shouldn't go by that shit. Just play the game. I mean, back in the day before Metacritic, we didn't have that shit. We just bought a game and played it.
True. We did read the magazines, but that's true.
But the magazines usually came out after the game was out.
Oh yeah.
It was very few that we got a preview before the game came out. We were rolling the dice and just buying shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It really is. And
yeah, so
I'm seeing this in the chat. I just want to address it real quick. I'm seeing that because of Game Pass games are coming out broken. Ori has issues. Gears 5 has issues. True, But Days Gone has issues. Final Fantasy VII that just came out has texture issues. It does. Some of the doors are literally PS2 textures. Some of the garbage are PS2 textures.
Worse.
Now, are those in subscription services?
Coming out. Every game coming out has issues now.
Now, are those games in subscription services? They're not, right? Then why do they have issues?
Yeah, because Days Gone
those don't correlate.
Days Gone had a lot of issues. I bought it day one. It had a lot of issues. I thought it was a pretty decent game, but it had a lot of issues. But we don't want to talk about that, right? We ain't gonna talk about that.
I mean, let's put it out there. Let's put it out there. A lot of games are coming out fucking broken on all sides.
Yeah.
Whether they're in Game Pass
Pokemon
or they're not in Game Pass. And we have Andrew Wilkins with the $5. I don't understand why you all ex-Bammers lie and say Xbox One had a good launch. All their games sucked. Even Drive Club outsold all Xbox One launch games.
Hey,
Thank
so
you,
let's
Andrew
compare.
Wilkins, for $5.
I would love to compare. Drive Club wasn't a launch game, by the way. Like, when does Drive Club come out?
No. Drive Club fucking went to $30 almost immediately. It did.
Oh, man. Okay.
Isn't that the one where they canceled the servers?
Bro, I seen Pony typing, what's Octodad?
I saw Pony typing Resogun, Octodad, and Knack.
I'm really having fun playing this Octodad. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Gears 5's a bad game. Ori's a bad game.
Yeah.
NBA 2K20 is a bad game. Like,
what the fuck is Octodad? Wait a minute, Nethos.
Devil May Cry 5, Ace Combat 7.
What the hell is Octodad?
Oh, that's a fucking indie game.
That's not like some Nintendo shit, honestly. Just don't about it.
I know. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is Octodad? And what platform did it launch on?
The idea is you're a father, right? But really, you're an octopus, and you must disguise yourself. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Andrew Wilkins.
It's funny. It's funny.
Andrew Wilkins. He said, "Dirt Line. I beat Days Gone. Had no issues." Listen, brother. It was everybody was talking about it on the internet. I beat Days Gone too. So you telling me that Days Gone didn't have any issues? Okay.
I'll tell you an issue, Dirt. It was like 40 hours too long.
Yeah, that shit was.
Hey, Death Stranding should have never came out.
Speaking of, hey, it's a great set.
Oh, isn't that everybody? What's going on that? Because like I said, I've been in Animal Crossing. Only thing I've heard about is this drama with Cooking Mama Cookstar. So what's been going on with Death Stranding? Because I saw it trending. What's going on?
This thing, so that was an article. Do I want to put the article up? Let me see.
Go ahead.
Yeah, put the article up right quick. Give me a second. Let me see. I don't know what's DM. Let me remember what DM I put it in. So there's an article regarding Death Stranding not selling well, and let me see. Hold on. I was like, give me a second. Let me see. I don't know what DM. So many fucking DMs. I don't know which one I put it in. Shit. I don't know which one I put it in. So anyway, there's a article saying that because Death Stranding sold poorly, Sony isn't going to fund. Well, the funding for Kojima's next game has been reduced. Let me find this article, y'all, because I'm paraphrasing right now.
I believe it. I was saying that before I had any proof.
Put this. Oh, I think it's right here. I think it's damn. Okay, here it is. I found it, y'all.
Tell you why, that is true. Death Stranding had ponies saying that games don't need to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? That's the whole point of playing a game.
When they played The Last of Us, they're not having fun.
All right. So now it is still a rumor. Disappointing Death Stranding set. And well, like first of all, like y'all see this shit. You know my
PC.
We see it. Okay. Disappointing Death Stranding sales may have cost Kojima Sony funding. Now, so I think like I've been hearing things about like certain games. If a sports game don't sell that well one year, the next year the funds are reduced a little bit. Like WWE games, right? They're saying like because WWE 2K20 sold like shit. 2K21 is probably going to be canceled because the funding is lowered, right? So,
and we have a super chat. Let me know when you're ready for me to read it.
You go ahead.
True Witty with the $5. Thank you, True Witty, for the $5. The ironic thing is, oh wait a minute. The ironic thing is the games you didn't buy, you are now by Game Pass those games of old. Plus all games come broken. You could beat
You could beat Days Gone.
You could beat Days Gone, but not Gears.
I don't even know what you mean on that, Witty, but thanks for the $5. How can I
Thank
beat
you for the
that?
What are you
$5.
saying?
And then Andrew Wilkins, thank you for the $5, Andrew. Horizon Zero Dawn outsold Gears 4 and Halo 5 combined in less than 1 year after release. The Last of Us 1 had reported 13 million active online players 2 years ago. PS is multiplayer king too. But isn't The Last of Us 1 from the
PlayStation's
PlayStation
not
3?
the multiplayer king.
13
no,
million
no.
active.
But wait a minute, isn't The Last of Us 1 a PlayStation 3 game that got ported to the 4?
It is, and it's so well in the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. But I mean, if we're talking about like the multiplayer king from these exclusives, that crown belongs to Nintendo.
Huh?
Not
What?
Microsoft, not Sony. The multiplayer king, as an exclusive wise, belongs to Nintendo.
Splatoon.
Splatoon, Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, all those games.
Oh, yeah.
And Pokemon. They all have bigger online communities than both of them. That's the sad part.
Well, anyway,
That's the sad part.
This rumor, because it is a rumor, but it does seem like it's a fact that Days Gone didn't sell well. I would love to see how people say it did sell well. It's not in Game Pass, so I don't think Days Gone sold. I'm sorry, not Days Gone, but Death Stranding sold well. I mean, maybe they're gonna say it did, but I don't think it sold well.
I mean, it's not a cheap game. Just playing it, whatever. It's not a cheap game.
They have real actors in there, and they don't work for.
And they didn't do it for free either.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking cheap game. Now, I don't know if it sold well. I don't really know. We will probably never know if it did sell bad.
The game is.
But I
horrible.
will say, are they talking about DLC? Are they talking about a sequel? They're not right now.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
When the game starts, it starts off with like a 30-minute cutscene or an hour, I think.
Hey, I thought that was actually pretty good. That part of it. Then once you start playing,
Yeah, you got
Hey,
to carry.
King Thrash. Out of all those games you named, are all those games bigger than Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, and Pokemon?
Nope. PlayStation games are never.
Pokemon might be bigger than all of those combined.
Actually, Animal Crossing is about to outsell
Yeah.
Pokemon in Japan.
Wow.
but it's still a Nintendo product.
That's fucking Animal Crossing.
Make
Come
it-
on.
Animal Crossing also have an online component? Or no?
Yes, actually,
so that
what you
too?
guys are seeing me play right now. You just saw me hop on a plane and come back to my island. That was me on my friend's island. I
Okay,
wasn't
and then
on
even
my
that
island.
has a huge online community too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, because we can go to each other's.
Both Microsoft and
islands
Sony
and
take an L to Nintendo this gen. They do.
Yeah, they do.
Nintendo is killing it, man. Nintendo is definitely killing it.
I just can't believe Kojima tried to make me carry a dead body on my back in a world full of cars. and
Hey,
vehicles.
like did you do more than once in that game though. Didn't you have to do
What?
that more than once? Like take a body.
You carry a body like about 3 times, I believe. Not necessarily a dead body, but a body, yeah.
And you're not just moving the analog. No, you have to balance the character with, was it the triggers? I think with the was it the L1 and R1 or the L2 R2? I can't remember, but it's tedious. It's like I'm not having fun doing this shit. I'd rather go to work.
Hey, Andrew Wilkins with the
Andrew
$5. GT Sport had over 8 million active online multiplayer players. PlayStation is multiplayer king. Forza can't touch a GT. Neth, stop acting like an always wrong, hard-headed ass store manager. All right, so 8 million
You're
players.
a whole clown.
Is 8 million players more than 13 million plus sold? You tell me. That's just for one game.
Man, this chat is tripping today. Thanks for the $5, Andrew Wilkins.
And people don't realize multiple accounts can play with one copy of the game. So they really.
I'm not even talking about players. Literally, these are fucking sold.
Yeah, multiple accounts can play one game. So You can't always go by the player count.
Now, if we're gonna go overall, then yes, PlayStation's the multiplayer king because there's more players on PlayStation. Yeah, for like Call of Duty and all that. But if we're just talking about exclusive wise, Nintendo has the crown.
Anyway, yeah, man, this just changed this shit because PlayStation is the king of multiplayer. Okay, man. They're the king of console sales this generation. They're the king of single player, story driven games. They're absolutely the kings of that. Y'all can't have it all. God, dog, they want all the shit.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyway, y'all, let's go into the next topic. So, I don't even want to talk about this shit because I don't believe it for a second. But this morning, there was a bunch of shit about PlayStation exclusives going to PC.
That was debunked already.
Well-crafted trolling.
Well, I do believe some of them will probably, but not all the ones they were saying. They were saying all of them going to PC pretty much now. And, I don't really want to rock with it because Amazon France, I don't know how official they are. They made up shit before. They said Bloodborne was going to PC in 2015, so I don't really want to rock with this. But it was a lot of chatter about it this morning. So what do you guys think about it? It's probably bullshit right now.
I mean, I was hearing like apparently it could have been some Xbox actually making up those listings, but either way, Amazon France is not reliable at all, and especially it doesn't make any sense that The Last of Us Part 2 would hit PC before Part 1. So those listings are questionable. Now, will more PlayStation games go to PC? Yeah, I think God of War is gonna be one of them. Probably Spider-Man hit that eventually too, but all those games are a no, especially anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay, like at first when I saw Days Gone, I was like, oh, that's probably possible. But then when I saw all those other games, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, Last of Us Part 2 and shit like that.
Yeah, especially after Last of Us Part 2, I was like, nah, I don't believe that one. But what you think about it, Noah?
Some games will come, but I mean that whole ordeal was a fraudulent ordeal. Somebody hacked Amazon, but there's more games coming.
Yeah, but not all of them. Yeah, so Devin, what you think, bro?
I don't believe it, and I don't give a shit either way.
Oh shit! Okay, all right. Snow Bunny.
If it happens, it happens. I ain't stressing about it.
Same.
I mean, A, let's break it down into terms. A, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
B, if the people who are stressing about it, like the PlayStation fans who are stressing about it, your stress ain't gonna change shit because Sony gonna do what the fuck they want to do anyway.
True, because like,
I mean,
like we were saying in the pre-show, in 2016, 2015, some Xbox guys lost their shit over that. Oh no, and it's like, man, we got over it. If this is the case where some more games go to PC, y'all to get over it. Ain't no big deal, man. Trust me.
I mean, like I already say, I'm expecting Nintendo to do the shit in 2 to 3 gens. Yeah. I'm expecting the shit to get done by Nintendo. I'm not even stressing about it because, like I said, I can't change shit. And Andrew,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Andrew Wilkins got the $5 super chat. Thank you for the $5. UX bums even abandoned Titanfall 1 after 3 weeks. Online servers got empty quick. PlayStation fans have long money. I could insult UX fools with the truth all night.
Wait, how many people still playing The Last of Us? Multiplayer.
Oh man, I ain't paying no attention. Thanks.
Thank you for the $5, Andrew.
Hey, listen though. I forgot what I was about to say. Shit. Oh, do you guys remember when this quarantine things first popped off? When Steam had like 20 million users, was it in one day or something like that?
It's something crazy like that.
It was something like that. You don't think PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox want some of that money? Why you think Xbox start putting their games on Steam? Like, man, fuck Windows Store. Let's put this shit on Steam so we can actually have people buy these bitches.
Yeah, it's more PC gamers than anybody.
20 million people on Steam in one day. Come on, y'all. Y'all think PlayStation don't want some of that? Hey, Moss, facts, bro. Where my Xbox brothers at, man? These ponies taking over this fucking show. Now, I know this ain't WBG, but they taking over the show. Where my Xbox brothers at, man?
They're trying to
That's just
indoctrinate
a
you.
pony paying you, Dirt. That's the way I look at it.
They're trying to indoctrinate you, Dirt, like they did crap.
He can talk all the shit he wants, but at the same time, he's giving you money.
Yeah, definitely. So
that's the reason I'm sitting here like, why are y'all getting heated? You getting paid?
Yeah.
I mean,
so yeah, but they are paying me. So anyway, so let's talk about that. Now I wanted Moss to be here for this. We was talking about, like we mentioned this on WBG this past Monday, but let's talk about it. Last week we heard some shit about something's popping off Monday. Some big Xbox news is popping off Monday. Like, okay, what's going on now? This chick Miranda from IGN, I forgot her last name. Miranda, is it Hernandez or something like that? Something well, the chick from IGN, she mentioned on the podcast that she has some Xbox information on Monday. So you know how it is. Sometimes Xbox guys like, oh shit, what is it gonna be? And we're hearing there's gonna be some big Xbox news on Monday. Oh, it's gonna be some big Xbox news. And
she even mentioned, though, she was like it's probably not what you're thinking.
Well,
you know what I mean?
She mentioned that on Monday morning.
She tweeted it.
Yeah, Monday morning. She mentioned it on Monday morning.
No, I think it was the day before, though, Dirt.
Whatever. But Xbox guys didn't want to hear that. we was like, hey, what's going on? So at the end of the day, it was just some information about
Gears franchise and
Gears
look, man, this situation just shows how thirsty we bots are for fucking games. That we were taking this fucking information like that's about to be a game. That's about to be a game. It might be a few games.
And we have
we really wanted
super
that.
chat there real quick. Geekhead 188, thank you for the 199. Dear Andrew, shut up. Thank you, Geekhead, for 199.
Thanks for that, man. Some Xbox brothers showing up. Thank you.
Hey, but to be fair, her news of like she has something to talk about coincided with Shinobi, who says games are coming.
Right.
Be prepared, and it's gonna be coming soon. So we took those two things, we matched them together, and we really prayed they're about to show something, announce something out of nowhere. Because to be fair, Microsoft has been taking an aggressive, well, in comparison, more aggressive stance than what they've been doing. Right. And they announced Project Mario out of nowhere, so we're really hoping it'll be something.
That is true because that was facts, needles, because it did coincide with like
Shinobi.
Yeah, it did coincide. Like, damn, oh shit, she's gonna say something Monday. So people's like, is she gonna talk about Fable? Is she gonna talk about Lockhart? What is she gonna talk about? Now, Gears Tactics, honestly, it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty good, actually, to be honest with you. And like wherever it comes to Xbox, I will probably play it. But it wasn't the big news we were waiting for. I know some people did some videos about it, like Moss did a video about it. Now, I do want to say this: some people are running with you, stupid ass Xbox. Xbox saying shit. Xbox ain't say they was gonna say anything. It was just us Xbox fans kind of ran with it, because I saw some ponies on Twitter trying to throw Xbox up on the bus. Like, oh no. Some of us Xbox guys ran with it because, like you said, niggas were so damn thirsty. So thirsty for some more shit, So R&B with the $5. That was my Xbox brothers.
All right, R&B the third with the $5. Thank you for the $5. Ponies love dry humping Jim Ryan, but scared to ask when The Last of Us 2 is coming. Dry those tears games on PC is inevitable.
I think you meant dry those tears. Games on PC is inevitable.
Yep. Xbox didn't cry this hard. We believe green.
Oh yeah. Thank you, R&B, my brother. R&B, my brother. Hey, man, this nigga Tsunami, man. He like this is on WBZ. Now this nigga Ghost on Scrampunks. Where his ass at?
Oh shit! I see that thing in the corner. I didn't even see that. Dirt. You got Scrampunks podcast in the top corner there. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't even see that little picture you got up there. Scrampunks.
Oh, yeah, Scrampunks. Yeah.
The little cutout. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, man. What's up with Tsunami? He got a little stimulus checks. Can't fuck with us no more, man. What's going on with that, man? His ass in the Discord. I top of the
Discord. He went to 2K, spent it on his My Player, and he just plays that every day now.
Let me see his ass sit in the Discord, man.
Ooh.
Hell, he's in the damn Discord, man. Oh shit.
We got another super chat.
Andrew Wilkins with the $15. Thank you for the $15. Pay more than $1.99 if you want to quiet my superior. Always write self up, your ex peasant.
Oh damn! Thank you, Andrew Wilkins, for the $15. I appreciate it, man.
I need the floor now.
Hey, Dirt.
Yo,
I'm just not looking at this tweet I left earlier this morning about my unpopular opinion
oh yeah,
of the pacing. Damn, this shit blew up, bro.
oh.
A lot of people feel the same way.
All right, yo, let me put. Hey yo, Noah was being real messy this morning. Let me put up what he said. Noah was being real messy. Come on, let me pull up your tweet right quick. Oh yeah, there it is. Noah was being real messy this morning, y'all. And the ponies, it kind of blew up because they didn't want to see no shit like that. Unpopular opinion: Xbox games have better gameplay and pacing. PlayStation games are like a long ass interactive movie. Damn, you got 45 likes and 33 retweets. Oh shit.
I'm gonna elaborate on that if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
PlayStation games require you to set time out of your day to play them. You know what I mean? You really have to buckle down, get a cup of coffee, and pay attention to what's going on. But let's say if you're in a fast-paced environment, hey, man, I only got like 20 minutes to play. You know what I'm saying? Most Xbox first-party games are great. Like I could jump in a game of Bleeding Edge, play 2 or 3 of those, and go do something else. You know what I mean? And it's more engaging. Like Sony, with Sony games, I got to sit down and prepare to pay attention and watch a movie, watch an hour of cutscenes, and figure out what's going on.
Well, in all fairness, when I sit down to play an Xbox game, I make sure to take a day out. I grab my hospital gowns because I might have fucking overdose on some sugar or some shit. I'm about to sit down and try the State of Decay 2, and it might be painful. That grounded looks like it might kill me. You never know, Noah.
Yeah, I'm not saying all the
When you
games
played
are great.
Predator, you might be dead already.
I know, and I almost died. You saw me. I had a Robin Bully reaction. Oh shit, we got a super chat there.
The
shit.
Angry
They're getting money.
Therapist MD for the $20. Thank you for the $20. Why do Sony fans come on an Xbox show to talk trash? Think they will be busy playing their exclusives. Thank you, the Angry Therapist MD for the $20. Geekhead 188 with a $14.99 super chat. Your head shaped like an L.
Oh shit!
Thank you for the $14.99, Geekhead 188.
Oh
Hey, you can pay me $50 and insult me too.
hey, super chat war.
Funny shit, man. Funny shit. Yeah, thank y'all for the super chat, man. Yeah. It's funny shit. Yeah, but Noah was being real messy earlier, man. Let's go ahead.
Some truth to that, man. Some truth to it. They know it.
Oh man, I got rid of one of those.
So there was another rumor about the PS. I don't want to keep on talking about PlayStation because I'm tired of talking about PlayStation. But there's another rumor because he did a show about it today that the PS5 is going to be 1800p 60 frame per second machine. Now this came from was it Red Gaming Tech? Was it Red Gaming Tech that said this shit?
Nothing was Gaming Boat.
Gaming Boat. Okay.
Yeah, it was Gaming Boat.
Gaming Boat. Now, no, so like you're the biggest tech guy on this panel tonight. What were they trying to say? Why is it only going to be 1800p 60 frames per second? Is it a reason?
I don't know why they do that, man. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to like graphic capability, it always depends on the game. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
your hardware is only capable of doing so much. So you have to. It's like a budget. You know what I mean? Do I put my budget in resolution? Do I put my budget in geometry, textures? So I mean, a lot older hardware can do 4K 60, but I think what we're going to see a lot this gen is a lot of brand new upscale technologies. It won't be quite native 4K, but it's going to look amazing with the whole machine.
Like Noah, you've seen the VRSS demo or whatever, right? For NVIDIA,
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw. I can show you the screenshots. I saw. What is that game? It's not Quantum Break, but what's the spiritual successor to it? They just released
Control,
right?
Yeah.
So I saw a
Right.
picture of Control at 540p or some shit. It looked goddamn identical to 720p or 1080p, something like that. HD.
Right.
And then I saw the same picture in 720p and looked damn near the 1440p version. Now, look, resolution is not a big deal. If it's 800p, whatever. Personally, I was thinking these consoles were going to be 1400p, 60 FPS machines, so it's actually doing better than that. So the Series X should be doing that, if not better, too. But at the end of the day, fuck the resolution. It's all about the graphics and the gameplay, and I hope that's where they put their might to this generation, because this generation was really bottlenecked by the CPU. I hope next generation they fix that.
Oh yeah, that won't be a problem.
Oh man, that CPU was terrible, brother.
It was bad.
Yeah, but you know, like Noah said though, man, you know what? To be honest, the PS5 is going to be fine, man. We're just, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. We're just using this shit as console war ammo right now. The PS5 is going to be a great console. The Xbox Series X is going to be a great console at the end of the day. But you better believe, because of how this generation started, we're going to let y'all know about the power. Got $5 from Andrew Wilkins.
He said,
You got it? Oh, you want me to get it?
I can get it. He said, you see stuttering, Mads gaming, and mom competitive, non-multiplayer playing, Rand playing God of War on easy ass, medium level. Xbox fans are low level, sorry gamers.
Hey, you can say what you want about Rand, but you can't say that guy on game, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Rand got like, what do you got, like 1.5 million now gamer score?
Did you get that super chat by Andrew Wilkins?
Yeah, we got it. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you. Sorry
hey,
about that.
Some games I play on normal. I don't play every game on hard. It depends.
Teddy, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on with you, Dirt?
Not much. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah.
Andrew Wilkins, I would love to see your fucking trophy score.
Lord have mercy. So what? Pony's mad, I'm guessing.
Man, this motherfucker been talking shit all night. But hey, I appreciate Andrew Wilkins though, man. I appreciate him. So what's up, Teddy, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, y'all. How about you, all y'all? How y'all doing?
Doing
Love the show.
good.
Chilling, man.
Thanks for joining us. Now, Teddy, explain something to me, brother. So when I first met you, were kind of a pony, right? So are you still kind of a pony, or you like a neutral? Like what?
I would say I'm literally just on the side to the point to where now it's just I'm looking at both sides of the spectrum, and it's just ridiculous, to be honest with you. Like, I'm seeing how ponies are reacting, especially I think what really deterred me from the whole ponyism was the way Death Stranding went about. Like how these ponies literally made it a whole spectrum to say gaming doesn't have to be fun to witness greatness. That shit really just turned me off right there. I was like, what the hell?
Hey, Teddy, that's facts, because at the time, man, you were still more of a PlayStation guy, but from the beginning, you was like, fuck Death Stranding. I remember that.
Oh, no, yeah. I was as soon as I saw Death Stranding, I was like, oh yeah, this ain't it. Like you got to sit here and balance the packages and hope to God that it doesn't spill over. Otherwise, you got to go all the way back to square one just to get another package, bring it all the way over to square B, and that could possibly take 2 hours if you haven't had fast travel unlocked. Nah.
Right, you did say
that. I only like carrying groceries from my trunk to the kitchen.
Exactly. And you just hoping your bags don't break on the way there.
Digital Swords, thanks for the $1.99, brother. I truly appreciate it, man. Appreciate you.
Digital Swords with the $1.99 again. What up, Dirt and crew? Just showing some love. Thank you for the $1.99.
Appreciate that, bro.
Thanks. Oh shit. Okay, so he actually gave me like the first time he must accidentally press send, but he didn't put over. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Andrew Wilkins with the 508. Oh shit, I never see 508 before.
Thank you, Andrew Wilkins with the 508. I beat God of War on the hardest difficulty. It was so hard, I got frustrated and uppercutted my 4K TV and had to buy another one.
Congratulations. You want a cookie for that? I mean, too.
You got some some anger issues and shit by the way you be talking in these chats. But thanks for the 508.
And then we have Geekhead 188 with the $2.99. Thank you for the $2.99. Andrew, face me in rainbow.
Oh, shit.
Then you're weak. Then kid.
Oh, damn.
Hey, can I come clean about something?
This shit getting real up in here, y'all.
They feel some type of way, bro. They didn't challenge somebody to rainbow. That's new. I ain't never seen nobody challenge somebody to rainbow.
Can I come clean about something?
Yeah, what's up?
So he mentioned God of War, right?
Right.
I beat the whole game on normal, right? I ran through all the Valkyries except the last Valkyrie.
Right.
I had to put that bitch on easy, dog. Hey, I was raging, bro. She got that instant kill when she snapped her heels in your neck, but bro, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, I beat one of those Valkyries. I ain't even worried about
But here's the thing though. Here's what kills me about these ponies though. Like they always gotta go into like this is what I've seen because on the other show I'm on, I had to deal with Rain cap itself with this whole PlayStation situation. It's like they got to validate themselves on every single damn thing that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting here like, bruh, okay, that's nice. You got your little achievement, bruh. Freaking just play the damn game and enjoy it.
Rain don't even like half the PlayStation games. He don't like Final
Bro,
Fantasy.
he don't even play. He don't even play. No, I promise you, he don't.
He just got into God of War. I'm like, bro, that series is like over 10 years old.
Moss say he tried to hop in. I'll show you. Slide out.
Come through, Moss.
Come through. Let me see. Hey, hold on. Hey, yo, Devin.
No. Now you got my place. Hold up.
Okay. Hey, yo, come in, Moss. That's the only thing I hate about this shit, man. Only 6 people at a time. Hey, Moss. Hey, man, come back in, man. So see what here you got to talk about, man. Yeah. So we're it's almost time for Do You Give a Shit?
I love this segment. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you give a shit? I got a few topics for Do You Give a Shit, Moss. Hey, brother, come back on in, man. Neff slid out for a sec. So, do you give a shit, man? So the first thing I want to talk about, do you give a shit, Teddy? So you know what the segment about? I asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
Asked, do you give a shit? And that said he grabbing cotton candy. What the fuck? Fuck you getting cotton candy from doing the quarantine, man? What? So, Godfall, the PS5 exclusive. There's an article says tailored to run only on the PS5, meaning it will not be cross-generation. Teddy, since you're a guest tonight, do you give a shit?
Honestly, no. I mean, shoot, we already knew what was up when it came down to it. There's a reason why you saw PS5 and not PS4 and PS5. So no, I don't give a shit.
Right, there you go. No, brother, do you give a shit?
I'm gonna say this, bro. That game is coming to PC too, right? So
Yeah.
if that bitch run on mechanical hard drives on PC,
Yeah.
that's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Devin, I know you don't give a shit, but I'm gonna ask you anyway.
No.
No. Yeah, man. He said he's coming back in. Where you at? I know nobody don't give a shit. I ain't worried
About what?
See, all on the PS5 is being made only for the PS5.
Man,
Supposedly.
only people crying about that is the people who want to play every game everywhere. Those are the only people crying about that. Do you remember back in the day, did Super NES games have backwards compatibility with NES games?
I don't remember that.
No.
Did they?
You see my point there.
No.
I was gonna say, what kind of model is that?
Well, I mean, shoot,
shit.
look at the cartridges was shit different. It wouldn't even have fit.
I was like,
No,
I don't
I
think they
mean,
even
but my
tried.
point is I come from a generation where we didn't get them fucking luxuries where shit was backwards compatible.
You didn't
Right.
get backwards compatibility till freaking PlayStation 2. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
And wait a minute, the Game Boy Color.
And, yeah, Color.
No. The one of the Game Boys had
The
a
GameCube. The GameCube. You could get that attachment to where you can. No, wait. Yeah, you could play it. Yeah, you
And
get
the
that attachment. You can play
DS.
Advance and what you call it.
Yep, and the DS had an attachment where you could play the Game Boy Advance games.
Mm-hmm.
So shit not going backwards, whatever.
Right.
I mean, hell, look, I'm playing the damn Switch. That shit ain't backwards compatible with the Wii or the Wii U.
Yeah, that's true. But let's be honest. The last couple generations, the first 2 years, a lot of games was like cross generation for like the first year or two. Some I would say because I would say some because PS4 and Xbox One they did have some exclusives for those consoles. But it's a little different. Yeah, these niggas trying to make sure that install base is pretty big before they do this PS5 and Xbox Series S only games, except for Godfall. But I guess that game is supposed to be only possible on PC and PS5. We'll see.
Right.
Okay. We'll see. So, Resident Evil 4 remake is incoming. Noah, do you give a shit about Resident Evil 4 remake? And did you finish off 3?
I did, bro. And yes, I do. I'm a Resident Evil fan, bro. So keep bringing them. Keep bringing them.
Yeah. Me too, because I never finished 4 back in the day. That 3 was short, but it was actually pretty good to me.
I beat it twice. I beat it on the GameCube originally, and then I beat it on the 360.
Okay, sweet. Teddy, man, you give a shit about Resident Evil 4 remake coming in 2022?
Well, I mean, just like no, I'm a Resident Evil fan, but I mean, if anything, yes. Just the fact of we getting another remake done, you know, it's another remake done. They done them well. If anything, I say keep pumping them out. But also, there's a side of me that don't really give a shit because, like 4, when it came down to it, I stopped playing. Like 4, I never played 4, 5, or 6.
What?
Oh, okay. Damn.
I never did play 4, 5, or 6 because I didn't like the route they went. The fact that they deterred away from the zombies.
6 was
and
trash.
Then went from there, and then I ended up picking up 7, and then 7, like that's when I like got back into loving.
7 was the shit.
That was fire. And 4, you run around fighting these Spaniards.
Like what? Oh, I thought there was a bunch of niggas. Or was that 5? No, 5.
No, 5. 5 is like I think they're in Africa or some shit.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
4 in Spain.
Hey, I gotta say 5. I thought 5 was pretty good. I have a confession, like Noah said earlier. I made it to the end of 5, dog. I could not fucking beat Wesker, so I said Wesker.
Hey, we gotta play this shit, bro. I got you.
I was like, fuck it, dog. But I thought it was 6. I couldn't get into 6 for whatever reason.
You got to do shit in order on 5
because it was dog shit.
Yeah,
it's like a sequence of things you have to do.
Yeah, 6 had like how many characters did you have in 6? I heard it was like a lot of them.
Yeah, it had like 3 stories in one game, and then like an extra story.
Okay, but it was like more action based. It wasn't like Resident Evil was supposed to be, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Like I say 4 through 6 was always like that's when they took that turn from instead of this being a survival horror game, it's literally straight up like a full-blown action movie, basically.
Yeah. 1 through 3, you ran from the zombies. 4 through 6, the zombies ran from you.
That's funny shit. Devin, like, do you give a shit, bro?
I can't, like, I'm kind of on the fence about it, like, because I beat the game originally on GameCube, and I thought it was awesome. Like, I never liked Resident Evil games, period. Like, I just didn't like them. Thought they were boring. Fucking, you're walking through a hallway, and a zombie is just moving at you slow as shit.
Damn.
And I never enjoyed them, but then when I played that game, I fucking loved it. Thought the action was good. I think they had, just even the first scene where you go into that one house and the zombie pops out. I thought it was awesome, the boss battles and all that. And I'm just kind of on the fence because I don't want them to remake such a great game. And like, if it turns out to be bad, that that'll fuck up its image.
Me personally,
it's like a great movie. You know what I mean? If they remake it and it turns out to be shit, you're like, damn. You fucked it over.
Based off of what we've done, based off of what they did with 1, 2, and 3, which needed a major overhaul on the controls, because let's face facts. That camera placement, the way they used to do it, oh my god!
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, that's real shit. But I remember vividly Resident Evil 1 blowing me the fuck away. I remember I was like 18, maybe 19. I bought that shit, came home. That shit blew me away. Resident Evil 1 for the PS1. I was like, this shit is fire.
Voice acting was horrible.
Terrible, but at the time we ain't never seen it like that though.
It was new.
Yeah, we ain't never seen no voice acting in games for real. Like, oh shit, they talking. Jill, you are the you are the queen of unlocking. Bitch, shut your ass up.
Hey, Metal Gear Solid for the PS1 had bad voice acting too. Huh?
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Hey, wait, how old is Dirk? Hey man, I'm 43, man. I'm old nigga, man. I was about 18 when that shit first came out. Yeah, about 18, 19, maybe. R&B with the $5.
Thank you for the $5. Will I still be able to flirt with the president's teenage daughter?
Oh Lord! Oh my God! Lord. Leon was like what, 20 something in that damn game?
Hey man, where the fuck Moss at, man? NASA left, so Moss can come up in here and then ain't even show up. The fuck? Hey, Moss, you let me down, brother. Anyway,
for me, with the Resident Evil thing, yes, I do give a shit about it because I'm mad that they're doing that and not putting parts 2 and 3 on the Switch. We have every Resident Evil game on the Switch except for 2 and 3.
You think they would give y'all the old versions of 1, 2, and 3? Just
Well,
remastered?
we already got 0 and 1.
Oh, right.
We have
yeah,
4, 5, and 6. We just don't have 2 and 3.
Ah,
What-
okay, I get you.
What the fuck?
Or Revelation 1 and 2.
I mean, shoot, if anything, they probably give it. If they would give it to them, they probably give it to them just regular on remastered. They would just give them the fucked up camera version.
You know what? You know what I think though. I've been suspecting this for a long time. I think Microsoft wants to put Game Pass on the Switch, like or Xbox.
Everybody's been saying that.
Yeah,
Xbox on the Switch. That's possible. Bro.
Xbox on the Switch.
If you notice, Microsoft stays real.
Well, y'all do have don't y'all have a partnership going with their ass? Because I think Animal Crossing can get the Xbox hoodies and Xbox shirts and shit like that.
I think
people make those. You can
why-
design your own gear in this game.
Okay. Oh, so they make their own.
So you can make whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
really
like
think-
I can't go to it right now, but there's a spot where you can design your own gear, like your clothing and everything. So you can put whatever you want on your clothes.
Snow, I got a question.
What's up?
I see you playing Animal Crossing. What is the point of Animal Crossing? Is that like the Sims version for y'all?
Yes, it's a life simulating game.
Okay, I was just.
But
making
instead
sure.
of other people, you have animals. Like, let me go see if I can find. And this is my new animated wallpaper, y'all. It's a thunderstorm. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, I was looking
Anyway.
at that. Like, is that static or is that rain? I had to think about it for a
it's
second.
rain and lightning.
I thought that was a Swiss trash ass graphics.
Oh, wait a minute. I went downstairs. I didn't mean to go downstairs.
Yeah, because I remember the very first Animal Crossing, and I remember looking at that game as a kid, and even then, I was just like, "What in the hell
It's
is this
basically
game about?"
Yeah, basically it's The Sims. But but this version of it, it has where like I'm growing flowers and stuff because I'm trying to get hybrids and things.
It looks like a me simulator.
Yeah.
And then I'm addicted to buying clothes, and I was able to get that damn villager out. I fucking hate it. Let's see. Is everybody fucking? No, they're not asleep. They're just not home.
Let me ask you this: can you go online, go to a friend's island, and burn it down to the ground?
Wait.
No, there is no violence in this game. But people have. But this asshat did come to my island. Like I invited her to my island to like go around. Bitch picked every one of my fucking flowers.
Yeah, so you can go to other
Strip
people's
off.
island and like dig their shit up and whatnot.
Depending on what setting they have people on. Bitch came through. You see all these flowers up here? She picked every one of my island was stripped. I was hot.
Let me tell you. Online game is all about giving somebody else.
Let's put it this way. That person, I don't block or ban people or anything like that. That person got an instant block on my damn Switch.
So you had to go get some more seeds and put some more flowers and shit?
Huh?
So
No, because thing is they'll grow back. Like if I pluck one right here, they'll grow back. But I was planning on streaming the next day. I couldn't stream with no damn stripped island.
Hey, can you get some buns on Animal Crossing?
Can you get what?
Some buns.
No. Oh, this is Cheddar right here. When he's inside his house, he'll talk about his toilet and his bidet.
Oh wow.
Okay, y'all, we're losing a little fuel.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and wrap this up. So we all give a shit. Cyberpunk. Hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Cyberpunk 2077 controllers were leaked. They're supposed, like these bitches supposed to come out May 4th or May something. What do y'all think about these controllers? Now, can y'all see it on my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
I think it looks dope, but yeah, I don't really give a shit. Probably won't buy it.
Me neither. Why didn't they just wait till the Series X?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. I mean, if it has a controller stand, I probably might collect it or some shit.
Yeah, I think it looks nice though. I just bought that fucking magenta controller. I ain't about to buy another one.
No, don't care about it.
I need
It was a game I was super hyped for, and then I can't play it.
I'm just hoping that the Series X got like a theme console that I might just buy.
Are you sure it's not in third person option?
Huh?
Are you sure it doesn't have a third person option?
Yeah,
still?
they came out and stated that it was not going to be in third person, and they were never going to put it in third person.
So it's
Yeah,
I
always
was
first.
hyped as hell for it until they came out and said they were not putting it in third person
yeah, because they said
That's
something
too bad.
about, about the game needs to be in first person. Something they like you
for
need.
totally immersion. But my
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is why are you going to make a game where you could fully customize your character,
Yeah,
and
you
the
can't
only way
see
you
'em.
could see your character is you in a mirror? And
'Cause
we have Emmanuel
Right.
too with the $2. That Xbox two-tone controller looks better than the PS5. Thank you, Emmanuel, for the $2.
Oh shit! They'll, he haven't popped up on my shit yet for some reason.
Yeah.
My PC ass. Oh, okay. So y'all listen, y'all. We have a long show today, man. Oh, there it is. We have a long show today, y'all. Like it wasn't a lot to talk about, not a lot of news. I know on these shows and shit, Teddy, y'all niggas get to arguing, making the show long.
Yeah.
We ain't really talking about shit over here today, bro.
Hey, this is pretty
Oh,
good. Right here, you know?
I did want to ask you guys something. Oh, and we have R&B the third with the $2. Cyberpunk 2077 can't do third person, but Red Dead Redemption 2 can.
Yeah.
Basically, R&B the
God damn.
third.
Oh hell.
So like I was mentioning earlier, the Cooking Mama has a huge scandal going on where the
Oh
the
shit!
publisher came out before the developer. I mean,
I
wanted
be
it to
thinking
come
about
out.
recording shit. Hey, you gotta remind me, Snow Bunny.
Yeah, you're fine.
Bro,
But the thing is the game was released super broken and not up to standards. And it's a huge, huge mess. But my question is, do you think a lot of these broken games, it might be the same issue where the developer and the publisher has different views of when the game should come out,
yeah, it's
and
always
the games are coming out broken, and people are blaming the developer, but the developer's like, or the publisher's like, one of or the other is like, well, we didn't want it to come out anyway.
Yeah, perfect example. Like Dirk said earlier, 2K with 2K20. Like I'm talking about just abysmal to the point to where it's literally and virtually unplayable at one point when it first released.
Oh, well, this one is slightly different because it's been pulled off the eShop
Oh,
because
period.
it was
And they got-
illegally sold.
Yeah, and they
Oh
got
my
stripped
God.
of the rights of it too. Like
Yes,
was it the developer or the publisher that did it?
It was one of them because Planet somebody is who released the game,
Mhm.
but it's owned by creative somebody.
So
But they
Planet got
pulled the
stripped.
shit from the eShop. So the physical copies that's been released are probably going to become super rare collector's editions.
wow.
Yeah, so like Planet
Wow.
got stripped of the game instantly. Like they
And
got fired.
they are taking them
instantly.
to court.
In court. Yup. Stupid. It's fucking
It
retarded.
must have
Who
been a
does
team
that
that was
shit?
handling the
Why would they
porting.
do that?
They must have been doing like the porting of the game. It must
Yeah,
have been like a
the
second
company that was doing, yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
I just think
Yeah,
it's dumb.
so they
Why-
pulled it from the eShop and the physical copies that's out right now. But my question is, do you think that other people are doing things like this, but the big companies are trying to save face and not showing it or
Oh, yeah.
stating it or
It's
and things like that, and they just decide, okay, well, we're gonna just patch it.
It's always up to the publisher when the game releases. So sometimes devs they might miss something, just after game testing, and it might have just been a miss. But a lot of times they are aware of the issues, so they release it knowing that they can patch it. They can send the patch
Oh
out.
no, like I said, this shit it's a huge mess where they pulled it from the eShop.
Yeah.
They're saying that the company was talking about releasing it for the PlayStation 4 in Europe, and they're like, no, we're not releasing it on the PlayStation 4. It's like they were doing marketing saying that it was going to be releasing on the PlayStation 4.
Oh.
In Europe, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
No, because they were just saying that people weren't buying it because there was a rumor going around that it was using your Switch because of the overheating issues. It was using your Switch to hack Bitcom or something like that.
Dang, Bitcoin.
Yeah, it was something
crazy.
crazy. So people weren't buying the game, and then it just literally this week got pulled from the eShop.
Wow.
Snow Bunny, her flowers.
Oh yeah, me and all my flowers. I'm right now trying to catch this little goofball, a seahorse, and I'll probably get nothing but horse mackerel.
I don't know what the fuck that is. But all right, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. Teddy, thanks for joining us, brother. You got anything going on, man? Like, you was on Z's show earlier today because I heard y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, man, was you playing like 2K with us yesterday?
No.
Trey wasn't playing. Hey, me and Dirk, the best backcourt on the Crumb side.
Hey, that was fire, wasn't it? Hey, that shit was fire, bro. Them niggas was beating us by, but it's beating by like what, 15 or something?
Yeah.
Came back,
I got like me and freaking Quan. Shoot, we came up and beat Z and them earlier today. We been beating Z and them I think by a couple points too, about like 15, 16.
Yeah, that shit was fun, man. Quan was the one I was. Was Quan the guy that was Jason Kidd yesterday?
He was guarding you. He had Jason Kidd. Yeah.
Dude nice. He kept on ripping the pitch. So yeah, but that shit was fun, man. That shit was dope. I had 24, 9, and 14, nigga. I don't know what Afro Kobe had. What you had, like 30 something?
Like 35 and 7, I think. 35.7 assists.
Yeah, I had Afro Kobe today too, man. That boy nice as hell.
Yeah, that shit was fun as hell. So tell me, have you got anything else like going on like social media, brother?
No, man. I ain't got anything going. Shoot, if anything, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Get you back on, man, for sure. You know, Austin shit ain't show up today. It was all good. You know, he had issues, I guess. I don't know.
He must have got called.
Yeah, because he said he was coming on, but he never did. So
Must have got some bad stadium news.
Oh shit. So Noah,
Shoot, man, just won my first game of Warzone today, man. I was so excited. I screamed.
What was it? You and Vaughn? You, Vaughn, and Buck?
Me, Vaughn, Buck, and Rain.
Oh, God.
How y'all win, man? Buck is trash.
Now, right?
Bruh.
You could do 4 now, right?
He getting better. He
Bruh.
I said, you do 4 people now, right?
Oh yeah, you can do 4.
Yeah, you can do it 4.
That shit dope.
Like 3, like trios is on rotation, so now they got like snipers and shotguns or some shit.
Oh, okay. That shit dope. All right. Well, Devin, what you got going on, brother? So you did the video yesterday. You got another one coming up soon?
I just play it by ear, man, every day. If I see some news I want to talk about or, have an idea, throw some comedy out there too, right? I'm trying my best, man, to think of funny shit. I just want to make people laugh and, talk about gaming.
Gotcha. Snow Bunny,
Yes.
I guess you're going to continue to play your Animal Crossing.
Probably. I'm almost to 300 hours, so
Can I throw rocks at people in Animal Crossing?
It'll be sweet if you put some turtles.
I can hit my villagers if I want to make them mad at me with my net. Because trust me, I did. She went off. The one I hated that I wanted to move out, that I finally forced to move out. I went through one day and beat her with a net, and she was screaming. She was already angry, and she started screaming at me.
That shit legit looked like a Super Nintendo game, but to each his own. Somebody, I know you, Snow Bunny.
Hey, Snow Bunny, we got to get on Dauntless one day. You know it's crossplay.
Oh yeah, I have Dauntless. I haven't played it in a while though.
Bunch of damn games.
Actually, I just found out today. I just found out today World War Z is coming to the Switch, so I might have to.
World War Z? Oh shit! All them zombies running. I wonder how that's going.
They're saying right now it's the hardest port they have ever done. They're saying it's even harder than the Switcher to port to the Switch. So
you didn't they have what's that game? It was on Game Pass. Fucking something too.
All right, guys. It says never can't think of the game. We're about to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank y'all to the chat, man. Hey, y'all really had a competition going in the chat with super chats, man. I appreciate it. R&B, Emmanuel, Rain G4, Mr. Kima, True Witty. That's
Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 2.
Freddie Fox.
Yeah.
That on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's harder than that. Man, that game has a lot going on.
Yeah, it does. Doom too. Wraith.
Yeah.
King Thrash showed up. Want to say it was up. KY, Mr. Righteous.
Your boy Andrew.
Andrew. Oh, definitely Andrew Wiggins, he gave me a hard time, but hey, man, dude was kind of, he was paying.
He gave you like $50.
Yeah. MM2K. So I thank everybody for showing up today. Thanks, Emmanuel, y'all. We up out of here, y'all. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace out.
Maybe getting hot.